problem, this topic right here, came from you guys. It was a fan question who asked me, how much do personal evaluations, the interviews, the information they find out about the players and the prospects factor into the draft process? And I was like, damn, that's a good question. They actually went all the way, this fan said, street affiliations, gang culture, are you a partier, et cetera, right? So they were really trying to talk to me, or at least a stereotype. So I was like, nah, dog, not me. It's interesting. Let's start off here. That they hire the FBI or former FBI detectives, and I know this for fact, to find out information about draft prospects. We all know about the combine. We all know about the crazy interviews, especially yesteryear's New York Giants interview, where they ask you, do you pee the bed? They ask you, do you get nightmares? They ask you your scariest thoughts, et cetera, right? It was this long examination back when I was in the combine, and the Giants took the cake for having the craziest questions. And I answered them all truthfully because I was so terrified of not going pro if I lied and got caught. Seriously. So I told him I wet the bed till I was 13 years old, which was the truth, but didn't feel so comfortable saying it around all these grown men who were looking at me like, I don't know if we should have this softy up in here if he was peeing in bed just a few days ago. But let me tell you what they knew about me, which was interesting, which I thought was crazy, but it was real. They knew I was a partier. They knew that I loved to hang out. They knew that I was gregarious. They knew that I loved people. They knew that I loved the ladies. Seriously. I was like, damn, how y'all know all this? And they pose it to you in a way where they want you to actually support what they know, or they give you the opportunity and the openness to actually go against it. But they already did their homework. So it's almost like a police investigation where when they ask you a question, they only ask the questions they know the answers to, right? So they were asking me like, let's just give me Marcellus after a game. What you like to do, man? You look like a guy that, I don't know, probably like wings and, get a little pizza, just go back to your dorm room, right? And you can just see it. It feels like Menace to Society when he like, you dropped the bottle of beer at 11:30, right? Then he just interrogated you. You done fucked up, don't you? And you're like, you just feel like that. And you're like, dog, yeah, I like wings. I like pizza. I like Lisa. I like things. I like ladies. Like, you just start talking and they're just laughing with you, trying to buddy you up in the process because they want to seem like they're your friend, even though they're your employer and they are not your friend. Just trying to butter you up to get more information. But obviously there have been guys who had street affiliations, ties. We know about the guys who get caught smoking marijuana, at least back in those days, of Warren Sapp or Randy Moss, whatever it may be, and it hurts their draft status. But those were big public incidents, right? What about when it's a private incident, but they still know? And you're sitting there at home just like, damn, why is he falling in the draft? Damn, why don't they pick him up? That dude was a beast. Oh, he killed the combine. Guys never factor in this level of the equation. What they know privately, what teams know collectively privately, and they're going to use that against you, right? Not all the time do they come out and say what they know. A lot of times what they know is what they don't show. So I got drafted to a team that didn't even interview me. The Buffalo Bills didn't even say hello to me, didn't even wave at me at the combine. But with the 52nd pick, they chose me. So I thought that was an interesting question. Take you guys behind the curtain, let you know what these teams are really thinking. And they invest heavily in the process of drafting their next defensive end or whatever position it may be. Great question. Keep those questions coming. I'll always take you guys there with the truth.